When a relationship with the narcissist ends, the narcissist literally looks, feels, and sounds like a completely different person, like a stranger. And that change happens like that. And this is because narcissists are shapeshifters. And they have this specific mask for you and your relationship. And now that they're done and they're potentially mirroring someone else, everything changes. The way they walk and carry themselves, the words that they use, the way that they look, their interests, their clothes. And it's disturbing to go through because you've been in a relationship with this person who you now realize is a complete stranger and that you never really knew. And you didn't, because narcissists don't have much of a sense of self. They mirror the interests of whoever they're around because they don't really have deep interests. They don't have a deep understanding of themselves or even really you, because you need empathy and compassion and interest in other people in order to be able to understand them. And throughout the relationship, when they saw you, what they were seeing was what they projected onto you. I want you to think back over the relationship once you got past the love bombing phase at what the narcissist really was when you guys were at home alone and there was no one watching. When they're not mirroring anyone or putting on a show or a performance, they're really very vacant, vapid, like an empty shell just kicking around the house. They were likely always in a bad mood, always criticizing, picking at everything, devaluing, unhappy, scrolling mindlessly on social media, skipping from hobby to hobby, never sticking to anything. There's not much to them because there's really not much at the core. They just wear a series of masks. And now that they've left, your mask that was tailored to you, your relationship, and your situation has been shed. And now they're mirroring someone else. It's very easy for them to change form depending on who they're putting on a performance for, or who they're mirroring, or how they're trying to look or appear, because they are shapeshifters. The narcissist is either a vacant, empty shell, criticizing, devaluing, demeaning, or a series of impressions. They don't do deep emotions or deep emotional connections. They just flit across the surface like this. And they're not capable of anything else. And during the relationship, you were likely filling in the gaps, justifying their behavior, rationalizing it away. And the relationship was carried by you. But this lack of self is also why they're so fragile, paranoid, hypersensitive to criticism, so easy to injure, and so shallow with their emotions, relationships, and attachments, which is why they could just walk away from you like the whole relationship and you mean nothing, and they're already mirroring the next person. And you don't experience this with normal people. Generally, when a relationship ends, both people are still the same people that they were the day before the breakup, but not with the narcissist.